Hi, brother. Hi, brother.
Yes. Well, well.
Hi, baby.
a selfish point of view, I'm like so. It's hard to describe, but I get a very positive thing from the fact that so many people are seeing it now. Because I've been talking about this shit since basically it took me like 2 years after 9/11.
Yeah.
That's when because I was like, wait, that doesn't make any sense. And actually no, you know what? There's a book called Everything You Know Is Wrong by this like it's a real small publishing company. Anyways, they were explaining all kinds of different conspiracies, but it was Columbine. That and then 9/11. Yeah. So that's a long time, right? It's like
the gold joint.
Oh yeah. William, yeah.
So it's like
I had that book and I let somebody.
I used to
borrow
not
it.
be able to have a conversation in a room full of people like this, you know? Like I'd be the weirdo that everyone's just like.
Trust me, yeah. You say some shit, people cut that off.
We
Like,
welcome that shit.
That's me. I'm
I circle around everybody to have their own opinion, nobody argue, and everybody respect their opinion, you know what I mean? And then everybody, we learn from each other.
Converse.
Yes,
We
yeah.
like, well, there's a reason why you think how you think. There's a reason I think how I think. But
Way to get this
if we don't
party.
explain it to each other, then we're just like, you have a different opinion.
Well, and the kind of shit we're talking about is not easy. To
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not.
Show them evidence.
You have to have your backups. Yeah.
But they don't want to see
They don't want to
evidence.
see it. They don't want
Yeah, they want to just dead the conversation.
Yeah, it's like,
At best, at worst, they'll be like, this guy right here is saying, you know.
Shit, ready to go to the website.
Turn
Bang, what it says there?
New State of Mind. Bang.
So are we gonna keep all the audio and?
Nah, I edit. Yeah, I put music over all my stuff.
A little drips there.
Yeah, definitely.
There's a crown right there.
I appreciate it.
No doubt.
No, it's wild, like, was it etymology or whatever, when you start seeing the history of, like, certain words and stuff like that. We didn't know where this came from.
I love that shit.
Yeah, same.
You can pretty much understand the world through understanding the history of words.
But it's crazy how much stuff has gotten off, like, just like how dudes call the girls bro and stuff now.
Yeah.
Like,
And I think
how
there's-
things change meaning over time. Like, it meant this at one time, but now, like, it evolved or
Well,
whatever.
just saying bad meaning good.
Yeah.
Right?
Not
And
bad,
in
bad,
the
but bad
90s,
meaning
fat
good.
was P-H-A-T.
Yeah,
Fat was
yeah.
dope.
Fat
Like,
farm.
yeah, like, yo, that shit is fat.
Bad meaning good, not bad meaning.
Yeah. Ever babe? Yo, that shit is mega fat. That's straight 92, 93.
sick.
That shit is
Say
dumb.
something
Yeah,
sick.
dumb.
Say negative to be
Yeah,
positive.
yeah. That shit is dumb, whatever, you know, like.
Shit is dumb.
So like in the
Yeah.
future, people are gonna be looking back on that shit and be like, "What?
What
I don't understand what he's saying."
So a little shadow, a little grime. Want everything not too clean, you know?
I was dope seeing, like, your process for the first time.
Yeah.
Seeing how you, like, dirty up things.
Yeah, bro.
Wow.
And it's studying. It involves a lot of reference photos, man. It's taking your daily walks and looking at the way the art, the rust works, you know?
Oh, definitely. Nah, I see it.
Some days that rust that you saw last week probably has a longer drip, you know? Or it's probably chipping. It's just really shallow. Don't overdo it. What I got here? It's all good. Let's see. Grow this one up a little bit more. Gotta paint the bottom of this. Gotta finish this one up. Gotta sign it.
That going on sale or is it personal?
This one? No, I just.
Personal?
Yeah, it was just for a set. I threw it just to have more for the, I think it was basin. Pass me that black rib, the black tape
The tape?
next to the little miniature TV.
This is the tape.
Yeah. Always keep handy a bunch of cheap brushes.
Go through those quick.
What? Yeah. Straight raw.
Do you have a
and
3D
clean.
printer?
This is a 3D. They gave me that's one, but I never used it. A company sent me a printer, but I don't really. I use some for little details like that phone right there. That's printed.
That's great.
So they
I
just
was
brought-
wondering about that. Like,
Yeah.
How often you use that?
So it helps. Like you mix it up together.
I mean, just like you taking those wheels from something else. It wasn't for that, but
yeah, it
you
was for that, but
repurposed it and made it work. Yeah,
right.
That's dope.
Like this right here. This is a printed version. So this is company that sent me this. I have a blank one over there.
Yeah.
So I just want to see which one worked best. So since the mailbox is one of my top sellers, so we're like, yo, we need something that can, but you still pay for the painting.
That's a staple right there.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's your energy and your work goes into
Absolutely.
it all, regardless.
So you
of
see
how
my handmade ones, them shits takes a while because them shits, but they look just like that.
That's crazy. You ever met that dude, Clint Mario?
Never met him, but we just had a conversation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he sent me a nice care package with his little Lego.
Oh, that's dope. I love it's just random shit, but I love how he makes
His marketing,
something
his marketing game is crazy.
That shit is it's wild. That's what I love. Like when people not only make the most out of the least, but just to repurpose other things that didn't have this intention, but you created you made it into whatever your
Right. So you
vision
guys will
was.
love 3D Fitty. I'm gonna collab with 3D Fitty.
What's that?
3D Fitty has he does CGI stuff, a lot of 3D printed little miniatures, but it's to blend in with the environment. I'm gonna show you guys off camera some dope shit.
Alright.
So we're doing a crazy collab.
Where they are.
So it's using the element like if you see, for instance, a little hook on a wall.
Did he
You
make
see
a
him?
toilet there was like
That's him. That's
I
him.
follow.
That's
yeah,
him.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
him.
alright. No, that's
So
dope.
wait till our piece.
Word. Yeah,
Wait till our piece. It's gonna be crazy. He was here Thursday.
Yeah. It's funny, I found him recently, I guess, through IG.
No, my man got a
but-
nice buzz right now.
Nah, it's dope, yeah. Just like I said, to take stuff. There was something else I used to follow that Oak Street something, and they would take there was a bush here, and then some graffiti artist made a Marge Simpson. They used the tree or the bush as the hair,
yes.
just to incorporate nature.
That's so dope.
With, yeah.
Your elements, your surroundings.
Yeah, exactly.
Let that dry, and then we just sign that. Pass me that bodega right there at the by the A. Charles baby.
So what's one of your favorite pieces that you've created?
My favorite piece.
Yeah, your favorite piece and then the piece that everybody else loved. What do you feel like the two things that you've done like something that you did from your heart where you're like, this is my favorite, like it inspired you, and then there's something else maybe that you've done that had more outside reaction and appreciation than you had for it?
All right, one of my favorite pieces, right, is definitely the first ice box, the one that started the whole thing, the whole bug, the whole obsession of miniatures, which is that I showed you earlier. It's over there. The first
2019.
The first miniature I ever made.
That was 2019.
Yeah, 2019, right. And then I could say my favorite, it just keeps changing, man, because it could be Lisbon, it keeps changing.
Yeah.
But I love, it's just like, man. My favorite I could say is definitely the inside of the train, of the 80s train. Yeah, that's.
Who was some of the like prominent artists that you had tags up in it?
I've manipulated all my name in 4 or 5 different ways.
Oh, dope.
So it'll be Cortez, Tezcore, Roxette.
Oh shit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and that's all one person.
What's that called? Like
Chavito.
anagrams, like when you switch like the lettering, like anagram. Yeah, that's dope.
So all the tags that are there is like personal friends, like circle, day-to-day friends that's around me, family, and my name in tons of versions, tons of ways.
Dope. Do you know Cortez? The
I've heard of him. I'm a fan of his work. We follow each other.
The rapper? Nah, the guy.
The rapper too. But we're talking about the graffiti artist.
Yeah, I used to go to 5 Points and Cortez was like down
Cortez,
with beers and stuff like that.
Dope artist, bro. Dope artist.
Yeah, definitely.
They're part of that Gerald the Damager. Gerald yeah, they did like the video, that video.
Oh yeah, the Can't
with
Stop
the
Profit, yeah.
right, yeah, he's part of that.
Dope,
with Danny Hastings, my boy.
Yeah, Danny, yo, I love his. It's funny because I never did photography till I moved here, and I didn't really think much about it, but I was like, damn, if anybody inspired me, Danny Hastings was, like, I love his work. I didn't realize how much stuff that I have of his until I started doing photography.
36 Chambers alone.
Yeah, 36 Chambers.
He's the one that connected me with Dave Cortes, which is the sculptor that sculpted the Egyptian Nas.
Oh no shit!
For his album cover.
Your fucking cousin.
Yeah, so we are, and we're from the same town in Puerto Rico. We got so much stuff.
We related. I don't know how.
We're related, but we don't know how. And it's crazy. When I go to the studio, we be just talking and stuff.
You remember MTV Sports?
MTV Sports, yeah.
And Cortez.
Yeah.
That's
but it's with a
person,
Z, right? It was with a Z.
Oh, was it? I don't know.
Yeah, so that's a big thing. Us Cortez, but we honor our S.
Keep it true to the game.
Yeah, so
the S is the Z sold out. They switched it to the Z.
Yeah, I don't think he's from your family. He was in Seinfeld, though.
Oh yeah.
Oh, word?
He was in episodes.
Oh yeah.
Seinfeld's the shit, bro.
Ready? Go.
Get inspired or,
Como Vine, welcome to episode 57 of the SuperPpodcast. We are live at the Hall of Solitude, Danny Cortes' studio out in Brooklyn. And I have a special guest. You know, he has a fly clothing line, and we just want to talk to him for, a little while, because he had, Chavito, Danny Cortes himself, in an upcoming fashion little editorial that he did. Brett, how you doing? New York State of Mind Clothing.
Happy to be here.
Happy to be here.
Been having a good time over here.
How you doing, man? So
Good.
Tell us a little bit about the line. Where did it come from? Where did you unearth this dope idea?
So, man, I'm going to try to give you the shortest version I can, but there's a lot of details that are kind of important. So, I started off just with a random collection of tees.
Mm-hmm.
I was selling them in the street. That's not legal. I found a loophole.
There's nothing wrong with that.
So, it's easier if what you're doing, you're not getting harassed by the police. So I was like, let me figure out how I can continue to hustle these shirts without having to run from the cops every time I see something suspicious coming. So the loophole is if the shirts, if any merchandise you sell makes a political statement, you're allowed to sell it. First Amendment.
Okay.
right? So I started making shirts that made political statements, selling them in Soho, in the streets, Brooklyn, Union Square. Eventually, I had a collection that was large enough, and I was like actually making a living on it. I mean, put a name to it. I found the name New York State of Mind in the trademark database. It was available. I took
crazy.
that. And the rest is kind of history. I was like, I grew up listening to 90s hip hop, skateboard culture, and New York State of Mind has a very specific meaning to me.
Yeah, what is the meaning? And what's the mission statement for the brand?
So, man, I could put it in several ways, even though I say it means something
what it
to
is,
me.
what it is to you?
So, New York State of Mind is the belief in yourself that you can achieve supreme greatness, that you're the best at whatever it is that you do, whatever you're pursuing. And if you're lucky enough, you can come to New York City and test your skills against the rest of the greatest in the world at whatever it is you do. But, you know, it's not a geographical thing. It's something anyone in the world can live out, that state of mind. Just believing that you are the greatest at whatever it is you're trying to pursue, and that you're going to do whatever it takes to be at the top. And on top of that, or intertwined with that, is my love of 90s hip hop skateboard culture. So I take that original idea I just explained, and I come at it from a point of view of someone who grew up listening to Wu-Tang and Biggie and Nas and Jay-Z, and watching skateboard videos all day.
Nice.
And like maybe the movie Kids, for example. So
Awesome movie, by the way.
that's kind of like where I'm coming from with the brand.
And so you do like I know you do a lot of collaborations. I know you did them with Al Diaz, you know, other artists. So what made you want to select Danny Cortes as one of the brand ambassadors?
I know you have to ask that question,
Yeah,
but the answer is like kind of just
Got to.
couldn't be more obvious. Like he's coming. Actually, I said this earlier to him that we're both doing the same thing in a way, which is trying to convey a certain message, a certain energy, and capture a certain time in history. And he's doing it through his artwork. I'm doing it through the clothing brand.
Right.
But it just felt like the perfect partnership.
I think eventually you and Danny should do a t-shirt collaboration, maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe.
if not just like a whole capsule collection. I mean, and the sky's the limit.
Fire.
I have so
Capsule.
many ideas I want to share with him and see if we can execute on. And
I think
the sky's the limit.
Danny's over there with the vote of approval, so
Oh man,
I think something's gonna go down, peoples.
Yeah.
I said it first.
Keep your eyes peeled.
I
Good
put it
things
into
are
the
coming.
universe, so it's gonna just. Anyway, so what else are you working on? Like what you got stirring in the pot
Oh man, so
that you can talk about? Because
that's
I know
so
you
that's
fashion guys
exactly
are all
exactly
secretive
what
and
I
y'all don't want to talk
was
about
gonna
shit.
say, man. I don't want to act like there's nothing going on, but
I know it is.
But the really good shit
Mm-hmm.
are things that it's like I don't want to name names.
So put like this, so we can expect collaborations. We
So
can expect new designs.
that's a given.
Okay.
That's a given for sure. But maybe storefront,
Oh, blood clot.
maybe collaboration with again I can't name.
No,
names.
don't name the name. No,
But yeah,
it's-
some entities that are kind of maybe wouldn't surprise a person, but surprising to me.
Right.
But I think again, it's just like everything that I'm doing with the brand. I know whether it's right or wrong if it feels right
Right.
to me, and this feels right to me.
Tell
Feels
the
super
people
right.
where you're at right now in Chelsea.
So yeah, I'm selling at the Chelsea Market, Artist and Fleas in the Chelsea Market, 10th and 15th Street. Lots of cool other artists and creatives and tons of good food.
Yeah,
Music,
I
all
remember
that shit.
over there. They do have tons of good food there.
Yeah.
I remember when damn that girl DJ, I forgot her name, But anyway, it was a girl DJ that used to be there all the time. Natasha Diggs
Oh yeah,
used
yeah,
to be
yeah.
in that flea market.
Yeah.
'Cause I went there a couple times and she was there. But so you got all this stuff happening. What more do you want to tell to the people out there as we close this up? Because we've had a long, hard day. Danny's been switching outfits and talking crap and talking about, you know, how he's his awesome life and his awesome wife who's recording this video, Nada.
Hey.
Boom.
Wearing all the different hats.
Yeah, she is. She's
Videographer.
crazy. So, what else you want to
All right, so honestly,
the state
my answer
brother.
is going to be different after this session experience with you guys. Like, you know, this has been really inspiring for me.
Right.
Like, just to see Danny's, to hear more about his come up and how it all happened, how quickly it happened, how excited I get when I hear about it,
Right.
and excited about, you know, he exemplifies everything that an artist should be, really. Not even strives to be. It's like you kind of like, I'm not going to say you got it or you don't, because there's moments I don't have it, and then I get around someone like Danny, and it's like, man, I got that back. Like, I'm inspired again to like create more and not just keep grinding, you know? So just keep doing that thing that it is that your heart is telling you to do. And as Danny was explaining, when you ignore and forget about the money you're going to potentially make from it and assume you're not going to make anything, you're just doing it because your heart's telling you to do it, that's where you'll find that success. And yeah, I'm excited to get back to work now. So, peace.
Yeah, that's very true. Because I mean, I can remember when Danny was selling pieces for, I mean, peanuts. I remember I was there, and me and Nada was telling him, up the price, up the price, up the price. You remember that, Nada?
That's right.
And now, segue to where he commands his price.
Yeah.
And if you don't want it, then fuck you. Because guess what? Somebody's going to buy it.
Well, and that's a whole other process
that is what it is.
that artists
You know what I'm
have to go through.
Yeah,
Some
but-
don't. Some
but what I'm
artists,
saying is you guys deserve that because he busts his ass. And all these people want to hate and, oh, it's too high, it's too high. Don't buy it.
Yeah.
There's an audience out there that's going to buy it.
You gotta
It's
know your
waiting for 'em
worth.
to make it.
it's not too
You know,
high.
and-
They just don't make enough money.
No.
Yeah, there you go.
No, I'm saying, but it's just like,
You gotta know your worth.
yeah, because he spoke about it. You know, he spoke about it. They didn't like it. But I'm just saying, it's like, don't knock the man because he started from here and now he's up here and you're still like somewhere down there. You need to up yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like,
For me, I don't think I can afford one of his pieces right now.
oh, you can.
But
you
it-
know what
but
I'm saying?
I don't think he should
You know what I'm
lower it.
saying? We figure it out. Wink,
This
wink.
this
but, you know.
no this is history in the making. This
Yeah.
is a obviously sound investment.
Mhm.
You know, I would whatever he's asking is a lot less than it'll be in the very near future. So
Yeah, because I keep on telling him he's on the way up. So it's going to get, you know.
yeah, I'm excited
Try to get it now.
to get in
But
on
you
the
ain't getting
ground
it
floor
later.
of this fucking movement that we got going here, that you guys have going here.
We're trying.
It's really
We're trying.
cool to see it in the works. Like,
Well, let me see a couple of his hats real quick.
all right. So
You know what I'm saying? Just real quick before we sign off. Yes, talk about
All right.
what you got there.
all right, so we got a beanie here. Call this Radiant brand logo. So it's inspired by Basquiat, obviously. I took his 3-pointed crown logo or crown and separated it here and here, and now it's NY, state of mind. Got a wool leather strap 5-panel hat, classic construction, but premium quality. So this is a dad hat. It's inspired by the vintage old Metro logo, MTA logo. as a NY crown, of course. And then this is another design that I was inspired by the original Brooklyn Dodgers logo. So this is actually a bum smoking a cigar or whatever. Who knows what's in that? But this is because the original nickname of the Brooklyn Dodgers was the Bums. So you got a bum smoking something. He looks happy with whatever it is. And the smoke spells out NY State of Mind. So,
Oh.
Okay, that's dope. So we're gonna wrap this up because it's been a long day.
yeah.
Thank you for choosing Danny as one of your brand ambassadors. It's a pleasure.
Yeah.
I
wish there's more of them.
Bro, it only takes one.
No, we're gonna do some cool shit together.
You know what I'm saying?
Put this here.
Where can they find you online if you want to be found?
All right, so nystateofmindco.com, at nystateofmindco on Instagram. So that's co company.
And give me a timeline. When can we expect to see Danny on the Insta?
All right, well that's something that we're gonna talk about.
Oh, blood clot.
Yeah, putting it out there now. It's
Sheesh.
all right. So I'd like to think within a week.
Okay, that sounds
Right?
good.
Yeah.
I would like Mr. Chavito to step up real quick because he has on New York State of Mind stuff.
Oh, you already
And
know.
before we end the podcast, this is my brother here, the infamous Chavito, aka Danny Cortes,
You already
in
know.
the house for
Danny
the third
Cortes.
time. The third time on the
Fourth time.
podcast.
Fourth time.
Fourth time?
I think so. Something like that.
No, I think it's three, but
Three,
whatever.
three.
4, 3, whatever. You can find me on Instagram, the THeSuperPpodcast, on Facebook, on Patreon. If you sign up for the Patreon for $5, you don't gotta go. You can stay. You can get this episode today for $5. If not, you gotta wait till Monday after I edit it and make it all fancy and clean it up. And yeah, Brett, we'll be in touch. Thank you for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
You know,
State
Danny,
of mind, baby.
thank you for let me come to the studio and actually, do an episode.
This is your place.
And Nada, thank you for recording.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Nada.
Thank you for everybody. I will see you guys whenever I record again. The Sufi Podcast. Ciao.
We out.
Peace.